Alright, let's try this again. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I forgot to download a certain picture for this video. You guys asked me for my favorite Jokers. For my top 5 Jokers, or something like that. Who I think the best Joker is. And I remembered, in the last video, I didn't really give you guys a ranking. So, basically, my top 5 goes like this. Number 5 at the lowest is definitely Adam West, unfortunately. Followed by, I'm gonna have to say Christian Bale is number 4. With George Clooney at number 3, Michael Keaton at number 2, and Ben Affleck at number 1. Hate me all you want, because you're gonna hate me for this video too. Let's get into it. Here are our options, starting with my number 5, my lowest, the one that I deemed the most forgettable. This is the person that I forgot to download because, and that caused me to have to redo the video, because for me, he just wasn't, yes, he was the first live action Joker, but for me, he just wasn't iconic enough. Like, he wasn't memorable. There wasn't anything about him for me. This is just for me now. I'm not saying there's any facts. This is just for me. He just wasn't, it's kind of like Adam West Batman. The only thing memorable was, with that Batman, was it was Adam West, his voice, and the suit, and the dancing. While with this Joker, it was the fact that he wouldn't shave his mustache when he put on his makeup. I can understand the eyebrows, but shave your mustache. Seriously. You're the worst Joker, just strictly because of that. For me, that was the worst Joker. Now, unfortunately, and you guys will not like what I'm about to say, but my number 4 is indeed Jack Nicholson. While he was to us people, he was the most iconic Joker, while playing in the movie that I deemed to have the second best Batman, at least I think Michael Keaton was in that one. Michael Keaton was in that one, right? Somebody correct me in the comment section. Michael Keaton was either in, I know he was in the one with Catwoman and Penguin, but he was either in the one with Joker, or he was in the one with Jim Carrey Riddler. and I can't think of his name. Tom or Tim is one of those, but he played Two-Face. He was the guy from Men in Black. But anyway, I don't really know what to really say about this Joker. It's not that I don't like him. It's just that the movie itself wasn't Michael Keaton was definitely in this one that I'm talking about now. I forget. I remember because he asked Michael Keaton, have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Yes, it was Michael Keaton. Okay. Still, this Joker is just not as, I don't know, it's not as memorable for me. And I know that's not a good argument, that I don't think that this Joker is good because he was memorable. That's not really what I'm saying. I'm more along the lines of saying that he didn't have an impact on me like the other Jokers have. The other 3. You're really not going to like my order of the 3 either. But, yeah, this is my number 4. I enjoyed this Joker, but not to the point what a lot of other people do. Like, he's not in my favorite. He wouldn't be in my top. Like, Cesar Romero and Jack Nicholson wouldn't even be in my top 5 if we included voice actors. I'm sorry, but both Troy Baker and Mark Hamill would beat a lot of people. Now for the part that a lot of you are going to probably be upset about. And I said that slowly because this is a warning. My number 3 Yep. I prefer Leto Joker over this Joker. Here is why. While this Joker is iconic, one of the most memorable, and he was pretty good. Like, he wasn't completely comic book accurate, but he was damn close. He brought the chaos. But he didn't bring as much goofy comedy silliness to the table. Like, I feel like he needed, unfortunately, and this is going to sound stupid, but he needed more Cesar Romero. However you say the guy's name. He needed more of him. He needed more, because the Joker he didn't laugh enough for me. The Joker, and the problem is that the reason why he didn't laugh as much is because this was supposed to be more realistic. So they made the Joker into a tyrant, a crazy person, a person who didn't really laugh as much. He was more along the lines of he was just the villain. He wasn't the Joker. He was the tyrant Joker. And for me, that was a letdown. However, some of his lines, his acting, his dialogue, his motive, everything was still pretty amazing. So I cannot refuse to acknowledge something like that. Heath Ledger was an amazing Joker. You cannot deny that. Regardless of if you like the Nolan movies or not. A lot of people, believe it or not, there are a lot of people who don't like the Nolan movies. I'm not a huge fan of them. I prefer a lot of other Batman movies over the Nolan movies. With that being said, Joker and Bane. For me, Joker and Bane, even though Bane was absolutely, positively wrong in all aspects, strictly because they wanted it more realistic. It was nothing like Bane. There was no Venom at all. But because of that, they were still really good villains. They were good comic book villains. People still say that The Dark Knight is the best comic book movie ever, but it's not. It's not a comic book movie. It's a crime movie. And those two were the best villains. Joker gets a number 3, which brings me to Leto. Now, a lot of people absolutely hate Jared Leto. I think you guys aren't giving him a chance, and the reason why is because you haven't seen enough of him. We haven't seen enough Joker from Leto to make that judgment of him being bad. Now, from as far as I've seen, this version of Joker is the most accurate. He brings the funny, the hilarity, the goofy, the mob boss. Joker is a mob boss. Stop complaining about Joker being a mob boss in Suicide Squad. That is what Joker is. A mob boss. He's a gangster. He just has that Joker feel to him. He's a clown, but he's also a mob boss. You cannot get mad of them making him what he is. The tattoos are accurate. There are versions of Joker that has way more tattoos than this one has. They could have left the face tattoos alone, though. I personally, I don't like the face tattoos. I personally kind of hate the face tattoos. I can't lie about that. That was a mistake. That should not have happened. We could have left face tattoos off, boys. Leave those alone. But yeah, Leto is my second favorite Joker, which brings me to the most underrated version of Joker ever. And I mean ever. Cameron Monaghan not only played the Joker in Gotham, but played him two different ways. Now, the reason why I love this is because you got the first Joker, who was more of a Heath Ledger crazy, but he brought more of the comic book accuracy of that version of Joker. They even took his face off. They removed his face and then stapled it back on. That is a comic book situation. That was from the comics. And people complain about it. They don't give it a chance. Why? Because Gotham is a terrible, terrible, terrible show. I'm sorry, but it is. Now, with that being said, these same people have not even gotten a chance to giving Jerome a chance. So they can't give Jerome a chance, so they can't give Jeremiah a chance, because they haven't gotten there yet. This man, this one man, went from the crazed, psychotic, creepy Joker to a calm, still psychotic and still creepy, but it's more of a genius type Joker. It's that Joker that you get when you're like, this man is maniacal. He is evil. He is amazingly intelligent. He gave us a form of Joker that was like, it's like he took Heath Ledger's Joker and made it better. Then he was like, that wasn't enough. I'm gonna take Jack Nicholson's Joker and make that one better, and put them into twin brothers to feed that theory of there being more than one Joker, because that's also a thing a lot of people don't know about. There is a thing that states that there are multiple Jokers, and they hit that I don't know how to explain it, because I'm so impressed. We're 12 minutes in. It's about the same as the last video. No, the last video was 18 minutes. I'm not going to go that long. I'm actually almost done. I was so impressed with Cameron's, the way he did what he did, the way he was as Joker. It was just the best. For me, he is the Joker. He is the Joker. I don't know what this new dude is about to do, this Joaquin Phoenix guy. He looks like trash. I don't care what any of you guys say. The makeup is trash. This Joker looks far better than the Joker, and he's only wearing lipstick. Look at this. Look at how good, how evil, how maniacal he looks without any type of makeup. He looks amazing. That's just it. That's just it. That's all I got, guys. That is my video. And I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.